Hello, it's Get Carter here, and back with another episode of Oxygen Not Included on the Rime map. I did run it for a couple of cycles just to get this done. So I've got all of the temp shift plates in, all the automation's done, gas piping's done. I did gas piping around the base. Where are we? So just running it basically around there, up there, and I'm just going to put it in here as well, and back down into the radiator. So, what should I want? Set this to what do I want? So we want to put it back into the base if it's below, I don't know, 26. So if it's below 26, it should allow it to go and get heated up. So I might have to put, oh I see. That should work. So once these oxygen's pumped out of here, we'll switch that off, have the vacuum, and then we'll start the electrolyzer. So I've set up this room here to basically pump the hydrogen, oxygen, and split off the hydrogen. We're getting water from here. I have got it set only 3,000 grams, just a little bit dripping into this body of water, which will slowly heat it up. You can see there it's getting a little bit warmer, and hopefully the heat will spread out evenly. So that's that. Can you do that now? What are you doing? Oh, you're getting algae. Alright. This should theoretically melt at some point. This water is not particularly warm, but obviously the water coming through here is warm, and it will eventually heat up over time. Yeah, doing that. I'm surprised this hasn't actually stopped working because the water's covered on it, but anyway, it has not. What we want is, yeah, it'll take a little bit to get the last little bits out, but then we'll start. Hopefully it won't be too long. Now what I want to do is go there. Setting up this. And what I might do, I was thinking I couldn't actually put liquid reservoirs because I was going to use it as just a storage, but they too. I can actually push up the insulated tile one and then it'll fit. So if I do 1, 2, 3, that should do it. I might need to put stairs into, come here, change priority 7. Might need to put stairs to 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it'll be fine. I'll be able to do it without any issues reaching the top. So deconstruct that, and then we're going to put in that one, and then I'll put in, what do we got? It should be copper, not fast. Use that as basically surplus water, and we'll do something with it later. We won't have to, we shouldn't have to worry about insulated pipes. I won't do it as insulated to start with. And we'll see how we go. So what do we want? So it's gonna be an input. Input will go there. Output can go here, and what we'll do is how do I want to do this? We'll do a liquid bridge pipe that'll go in there, out there. And we'll do this pipe coming back here and going up to, yeah. It's a little bit inconvenient, but that's fine. Going into there. Oh, no, not there. There you go. So basically, its preference is to go down here. But any overflow will just automatically go into storage, and we'll use that later. There's lots of things we can do for polluted water. I actually got blueprint. I'm going to probably get Ellie. It's another night owl, so that can keep our existing night owl company. Keep Otto company. But I'm going to wait till the start of the next cycle because she's not exactly going to be super productive. We got MCG. Right. This is getting close to done. Hopefully it'll have a vacuum by the end of the night time. Yeah, there's just tiny little bits left. You're heading up. That's good. It'd be good to have that water warmer, so there's no chance it'll melt. At some point, I'm sure that this ice will melt. This temperature isn't really heating up that much, but once we start generating oxygen, it'll probably heat up a fair bit more. I've got several... where's the power? So I just realised that... Oh, I've got 2 plugs here. Why'd I do that? You can deconstruct. I've actually got a switch there which I can control that with. There's a switch here that controls basically the pumps and the electrolyzer. And a switch here that controls... That's just the... whether our gas shutoff is going to work or not. This is set to that, yeah, set to 26. So we're just waiting on all of that to be taken out and for a vacuum to form. You lot can do that. Get all of that done. We will need to prime the system, so... how am I going to do that? I don't really want to pump water all the way up. I might just do a temporary thing here, just to store some water in, just to prime it, and then I will get rid of it. I'll deconstruct you. It's a little bit inefficient, but it's not going to be there for long, and we'll just get rid of it afterwards. So they're doing the pipes there, so we'll get that. We are vacuum. Vacuum. Didn't that used to... I don't know. Alright, no, there's a tiny little bit left. Parts of it are vacuum and parts of it are not. Vacuum, vacuum... everything is a vacuum. Is it temp it does? Oh, I don't know. Anyway. So now what we can do is we'll switch off that and then we will start. We got a research. I did some research while I was running through the stuff. So I've got the ore gates, which we'll need at some point. I might just get the better decorations. We have got an artist, so I can decorate when I'm ready to. Alright, so that's off. This is set to be on if... what do we want? The temperature is below 25. Let's say 27. So I want this to be 27. And we will turn on. Alright, so we'll see how that goes and see what that does. On. Alright. So, what do I want? I want the gas overlay. Yeah, it's not going to be the most efficient, but that's right. I don't actually need the oxygen as such. Oh, I forgot to add. Hold on. I don't have a thing set up for it. We'll get a mess table set up. And we'll need another bed. I might actually set up this bedroom. We'll do all that on a 6. Get that set up as another bedroom. You probably don't need to be there. I think you're done. So no one can go up there, and no one can go up there. Next day, we're going to get her. I won't forget. Do I have any skills? Do I want you to... you can be our second cook. Researching, I don't need you, and I don't want to add any skills to them just because it's going to increase the morale requirements. So what are we looking at? You've got that going on, so there should theoretically be... no. Why are you lot not done? Do that now. I changed the... I forgot to set it higher priority. I changed the route for the hydrogen, but obviously forgot to... So is it all getting stuck somewhere? No, you can... That's the end of the day. Ah. That wasn't a good idea. I need to put in a... no, not those. Just one. Need to put in a bridge to force it to go that way. So it can't go that way. I was wondering how it was doing it. It's like, what's going on here? And you do that, and you go 9... there, that'll do. So that didn't work, unfortunately. Turn off. Nah, keep it going. It's fine. Now, we should have beds. Yep, plenty of beds. It's not going to be in the nicest room, but that's fine. They should be able to... I think I dug this out because I didn't want the sand to fall down. So theoretically, we can go like that. We should be able to go like that anyway. And we'll let it dig up the top. What do we got? Come on. There we go. That should stop it. There we go. So that'll stop it going that way. So that will start to go. Alright, so this is going to have... Why are you just going... Yeah. I also haven't added in this bit. This looks very messy, and it is. But basically... Any hydrogen being stored here? No. Oh, it's going this way because of the pipe. So the hydrogen's coming up here, and it's either splitting off between going around the base or going into here. And this is the oxygen is basically splitting off, going between these two. So we might... Alright, that's it. I'm just getting her. I can't remember how many times I've missed not selecting her in the morning. So Ellie. Ellie, you join the nighttime. You also will have some skills. Construction. Might make her another farmer or another... You got skills as well. Super hard digging, please. Can't have enough people that can dig up stuff. That's something I didn't think of. It's mostly going to be... fine. Fine. Go in there. I don't care if carbon dioxide gets in or anything like that, because I'm just going to pump it up and it'll just go in a circle. Doesn't matter. What I want to do is stop all this hydrogen not being able to be picked up. Can you get that? No, you cannot. Can I put that there? Yes, I can. Yeah, so that's on 7 anyway. It's fine. Someone will build that, and then they can build... Come on, someone build it. You can do it. Alright, how are we going here? Alright, so this is done. So far, the temperature isn't really... What is happening with the temperature? Not much. Yeah, there won't be enough hydrogen in the system. So what's so the hydrogen in here is at temperature, but obviously, I said 26. I was going to say, why isn't that off? But no, it's got to heat up to 26. Which it should be able to do faster. And once more gas gets into the pipes in bigger amount or larger amounts, it'll actually start doing some temperature shifting. Yeah. Hopefully this will warm up more and that will melt. There you go. So this will also cut down on the oxygen diffusers eventually, I guess. What pressure are you at? 250. Yeah, so the should slow down our use of algae. We've still got lots, but I'm happy enough for that use to slow down. We will be using quite a lot of coal, unfortunately. Why did you not do that? Alright, so what do we want? Plumbing. So what we're going to do is just put a quick liquid pump here. And this is going to be... Yeah. Just realised I did this one wrong because I want to store... I don't want to store clean water. I want to store polluted water. So let's fix that up, shall we? You will need power, so I'll tell you what. Let's just, for the second... No, I can't do it. I can do it there. For the second, let's put you just there. Your own special little one. Now we're going to get that to auto-fill bottles. I'm going to delete all of that because I did it wrong. Because I want to store polluted water, not clean water. So I'll leave that bridge in there, doesn't matter. So what I actually want to do is one of these liquid pipes can go. We'll put a bridge, we'll turn the bridge around, put a bridge there. We'll delete that pipe, and that pipe's going to go like that. So once that pipe's in, we'll be able to switch it around. You can be priority 7 should be fine. We will need... What's on here? Current load 360, potential load 780. Yeah. Technically this one can go there. We can shift the amounts around. Enable auto bottling on an 8 on water. Yeah, so what we want is clean water in. And I'll put it in there. And we'll do all that priority 7. Let's get it done. Now what we want to do is I'm going to take away one of the toilets. This one. Now get rid of one of the toilets, and then I'm going to get rid of one of the wash basins. Deconstruct. So we'll put in... what do I want? Oh. Must have researched them. I cannot believe I didn't put it. Haven't even researched them. What's entombed? Oh no! Not that it really matters. So that's there. We'll get rid of that. We can deconstruct those two. Yeah. So what is this doing? You are at only 300. Yeah. So there's not that many grams. It's going to take a fair while for the hydrogen in here to get up to a decent pressure, and until then, there's not going to be much Oh, oxygen. Oh, that's oxygen. Where's my... There we go. Yeah, so the oxygen is at that temperature, but there's hardly any of it. So it's not going to have a large effect on any sort of heating. You're going to have to wait until it gets a bit bigger. Yeah, it is cooling down as it goes around. By the time it gets here... What is it? Yeah, by the time it gets here, it's at minus 1.2. Just the one thing we don't want is the water to freeze in the pipes, so... Hopefully the temperature will increase enough that it's not going to be an issue. Have I done that research or not yet? No. Come on, you can do it. Do the research. I wonder if she'll keep researching if I do that. She won't stop until she's finished the thing. Yay. Right, you can just do your usual. Do your usual. Was I researching something? There, that. Alright, now I can do my sinks. We'll do them out of gold because they look a little bit prettier. We'll get the liquid pipes there and there. So we'll get that in place. I'm just going to turn that off because I don't want any more. I don't know how much I'm going to need, so I don't want to just keep pumping it. Why haven't you... Oh, they haven't pumped it into the system because it's got nowhere to go yet. Once this is hooked up, then they should start doing that. What have we got? 6 and 1 visit. It's handy having the night owls actually, because I think they keep working, so... What's going on? Has no one got anything better to do than but clean up? Oh well, it'll help the base, not temperature. Decor. Yeah, decor's not good. Except here. Decor's pretty good there. Decor's not bad there either. I will need reed fibre. I don't have any of those eggs, do I? No. I'm going to have to look around the map and hopefully find them somewhere. Should we have some somewhere? Maybe? I don't know. Keep an eye out for them, or maybe if I'm lucky in a care package. Or maybe a seed in a slime biome. I don't know. I will have to watch out for one so I can start doing canvases and the like. Yeah, I can't find one right now anyway. So we won't worry about that. Pressure is not an issue. So if I go to reports, what generated oxygen? Yeah, so the electrolyzer generated a lot more oxygen than the diffuser did. So the algae use will slow down. So these ones are starting to warm up just because we're drawing a lot more power and it's being used a lot more regularly. These, what do we get? Now we got some sort of achievement. Steam achievement. What is the hydrogen? 12.7. Pressure in here is 500 grams, which is not really enough. Yeah, so it's coming out at 24. Like I said, it's a 4.7 there, 3.6 there. And then it warms up by the time it hits here. Yeah, so it should all equalise out. These space heaters should turn themselves off at some point. Because hopefully this central grill will do the job. This is creating a bit of heat. The oxygen going in the base should be creating some heat as well. Oh, that's only at 14. Why is that so cold? Yeah, I think the oxygen will get hotter once this area gets hotter. So there's still a lot of cold that's basically absorbing all the heat. But that should change as we go on. I actually want to get a few more of those, please. Alright, so what have we got? Right, so that's pumping in there now. You should be set on the left. Alright, so now we'll kick in a toilet. We'll make that out of gold. Never have enough gold. Are these all Masterworks? Genius. Hold on, is Genius not as good as Masterworks? Do we care? You know, probably not. It's, for the most part, a maximum decor, so swapping in, even if this wasn't... I think Genius is the highest, I don't know. But either way, it's fine. By the time we get rid of all of the outhouses and the wash basins, it should be fine. You need to go there, and we'll get the plumbing set in there. So 13 visits, 1. The toilet should be fine. We've got them on 3 schedules. Even if it drops down to 1 toilet, which I think technically it will, we should be good. We'll have the lavatory up anyway. So, no, oh, yeah. It's doing that because I set that on a higher priority. It's probably not worthwhile. Tell you what. Probably not worthwhile doing that. Even though it doesn't matter. You do it. If you want to do it, you want to do it. It's fine. It's all fine. Just do it. Why is that out of order? Oh, it's awaiting dirt. Fair enough. Awaiting dirt. So, I don't think... What's in here? Still 73 kilograms. We might have to mop a little bit up. I don't know. We'll see whether it uses it all. We'll get this one in place, and then we're going to delete... Fine. Deliver dirt to this one, so it's got 15, and then we'll delete this one. There we go. And then we will delete that one. Delete, please. And we'll swap you with medicine. Zinc, gold. Gold and zinc. Yeah, plumbing up there, plumbing up there. So we will need plumbing there and plumbing there. We need plumbing there and plumbing there. And we will need plumbing there and plumbing there. So we'll get that all on 7, which it is already. Now once the second toilet's in place, we will put the next one in place and we should be good. So let's make sure all of this is working. So what I'll do is, what I want. Liquid pump is there. That will start storing our excess. What do we got? We got enough money. We could get another one if we really wanted to. Supply, tidying, building. What do I want? I don't want a mechatronics engineer. So really supplying and operating. Supplying, operating, and suit wearing is what I'd really like. So that's none of them, is it? Just blueprint. And falls asleep. Meh. I mean, they're not terrible. That's actually... Oh, God, I hate noodle arms. No. Can't cook, don't care about. Nope. I'll take the spicy tofu, thanks. Is there anyone we want to skill up? Probably, but I think I'll do that next time. I think what I'll do now is... just focus on getting this set up completely. And then we'll call it quits. So put in a gold lavatory on 7, and we will deconstruct that one on a 7. All the piping's in, so we just need to build them. So you go, you can go, and then we'll put. Come on, do it. There. You, I suppose, you'll only be going out. You are disabled disinfect. You are disabled disinfect. Alright, so nearly done. We got that one, and then we'll just have that one to do. And it will be set up, and we'll probably just mop up Mop up that. We might need to empty extract pipe contents. So make sure I mop up first. We don't need any more water in the system. We should be fine. We just need them to build that. Do we have more research we can do? Yes, we do. I don't really think it matters what I get. So we'll just go from top bottom. If I want something, I'll change it to what I want. Alright, so you are that way. Yeah. Come on, do it. Do it. I want it done. I want it done. One of my nighttime guys can do it straight away. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. There we go. Awaiting delivery. They've got more gold to deliver. I'm just going to call it here. This will be done. Tell you what, just put this. I was about to do it. The base probably isn't warmed up yet from this hydrogen. It's only at 857, so you want to get it up to the 2 kilograms. Obviously, it's sitting at the exact temperature we want it to. What's coming in? Yeah. So this stuff is coming in at 8.9 and going out at what? Gas pipe hydrogen. 24. Yeah, so it'll be a while. We really need to get the packets of hydrogen up to the highest level. But this should help basically evenly spread out our base. There you go there, so you got somewhere to store. And done. And we don't have to worry about priorities. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.